Hello everyone and welcome to the second IAS 9 talk show. I'm Ratchet5 and I'm here with...
TheStickkid.
MuddyMaestro.
And Mr. Gamesendy.
I have been promoted to host since the last talk show. There was a talk show that was done but it was never uploaded, thanks to me truly.
It's truly outrageous. Oh, fuck!
Okay, we're back. Okay, apparently. Anyway, so my question is to Mr. Gamesendy, and my question is, do you think that Al is practicing?
Yes, I think he is practicing his arse off. I know Al, for a fact, it will be all fired up for this one. I don't think he's not going to want to lose to me. I'm not going to want to lose to him. And I would expect a very close speedrun.
So how much... So you go.
With the fact that Al's probably practicing his ass off.
So how much do you think he's practicing? Like how many hours a day do you reckon?
Couple of hours.
Couple of hours a day. Okay.
practicing like math, so you can't get it wrong.
Okay. So I guess we'll go. Okay. Let's start with Abdul versus Sherry Wall.
Yes.
Wasn't it? It was like originally like Sherry Wall versus Pinstripe Paragon. No, that can't be right.
I think it was the Sherry Wall against me to start.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Against Muddy.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So yes, Sherry Wall versus Abdul, and as I was talking about in the Nova match, Sherry Wall was finally decided to get Spyro 1 for this match because of the fact that Abdul would, I think, own him in Crash Bandicoot 3. I'm not saying
he'd own any of us. If this was the Crash Bandicoot 3 tournament, he'd just run away with it.
Well,
Finland Boy is the only person I think who can beat Abdul in Crash 3.
How about the Australian Gamer?
That would be a good match.
The Australian
Gamer?
Gamer?
He's good too, yeah.
But actually,
Aussie Gamer maybe might have a chance.
I think I beat Cameron in the Crash Bandicoot 3 winners speedrun. Like, I went back and looked at it, and like, I think everyone was talking over Cameron, so we don't know when he finished, but I'm pretty sure I actually beat him. So, or nearly beat him. So he's not as good as I thought he was. But yeah, probably Finland Boy Abdul. Yeah. So Sherry will probably do Spyro 1 with Abdul, or there'll be randomization. And if it's Spyro 1, Sherry will win. If it's Crash 3, Abdul will win. That's pretty much it.
I would agree.
And okay, so Mano Doctor versus Finland Boy. That's already been done because Mano Doctor had to go away. And Finland Boy I actually watched that whole speed run. It was like 45 minutes or something. Mano Doctor was winning for the majority, but then something happened with like chickens. He failed trying to find his last chicken. And I don't know.
Damn chickens.
Have you played Ocarina of Time, TheStickkid?
No.
No. Okay. All right. Well. Okay. Well, yeah. I never have.
I've seen people speedrun it. I have never played it though.
Yeah,
Shame on me.
I haven't played it either, so I didn't really know what was going on, but I could tell when someone was winning or someone was losing. Finland Boy won that speedrun, so Mano Doctor, good luck in the Shag and Wagon losing Wagons, which will be not this weekend, but next weekend. Okay, and then Australian Gamer versus Lucaro44. I'm going to put this on. Oh yeah, again it depends if it's Spyro 1 or Crash 3. Pretty much everyone agrees.
I think Luke can beat Cameron in Crash.
So, what did you say, Gamesendy?
I think Luke can beat Cameron at Crash.
The question is, I'd say Luke would probably settle for Crash. I would probably Luke would go, all right, so let's do Crash Bandicoot then, and then lose the Australian game.
I can see Luke actually winning this one, so I would back Luke to win.
Well, if Luke does lose in that speedrun, then a lot of people are going to be fucked if he joins in the losers Shag and Wagon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, actually, there's exactly.
If either of them joins the Luda Shag and Wagon, then like whoever loses this match is probably going to move on to round 4 anyways. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference.
If Cameron loses, he'll probably win the Crash 3 losers race.
Yeah, well, that is if
that is basically what I just said.
Yeah.
I know, Muddy. I know, yeah.
Yeah, well,
They're just reaffirming it.
Yeah.
So yeah, if nobody knows already, as things are going right now, there'll be a spiral race and a crash race for losers in this round. One of both, and one people will go through of each. So they'll both. Anyway, Bionicle 289 versus Nintendo 1064.
I think Angus wants to do Spiral 1, and if it is, Angus will win.
Yes, I think no matter what happens, Angus is going to win that speed run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I can't see Bionicle 289 conning Angus into doing some kind of game that Owen is very good at.
I just don't see
He's
that happening.
pretty strong-willed, so.
Like even when Owen conned me into doing Scars, he had hardly played the game himself, so he was pretty fair about it anyway. So yeah. So I think that Angus is going to take that one, and Bionicle's probably going to be out this round.
Yeah.
And he barely made it through the last round. Yeah. So and then we have Super Gator Sandwich versus Pinstripe Paragon, which was another switcheroo. If I haven't explained it yet, Pinstripe Paragon is in this round because of the fact that despite the fact he came third in the Crash Bandicoot losers, we needed an extra person because nobody went through from the medieval winners. But I'm going to say that... Oh, this is a tough one. If it's Spiral 1, probably Pinstripe Paragon. If it's Crash 3, Super Ghetto Sandwich. But they're pretty equal in Crash 3, actually, if you've seen
I can't really call that one because I don't really know their scale leader them.
Well, I know for a fact that Pinstripe Paragon is decent at Spiral 1. And he's decent at Crash 3, and Super Ghetto Sandwich is a bit better in the Crash 3, and maybe not as good as him at Spiral 1? I don't know.
I don't even know what game they would run, to be honest. They could run a mainstream game, or they could run something out there. I'm really not sure what they're going to do.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think they're the kind of people who would run a game that's out there because of the fact that...
I mean, like, not out there. I mean, just, like,
Yeah.
like not... Maybe not Spyro and maybe not Crash, but something mainstream, but not mainstream in what we've already done.
Well, I don't know, because Cherokee Guy has pretty much... Not Cherokee Guy, Pinstripe Paragon has stuck to pretty much Crash and Spyro since the beginning of the tournament, so
Yeah.
I don't know if I can really see him doing anything otherwise.
We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can't call that one, fortunately.
Can't call it one. Alright, well, I know more than everyone else. Okay, so the AFA013 versus Mr. Gamesendy. What do you think, Gamesendy? It's your match.
I think I can definitely win this match. I don't get what's so funny about that.
Oh, it's just complete bullshit.
Well, interesting fact, guys. Al joined in with my match with Eddie, and both times I beat him.
That doesn't mean you're gonna beat him now.
Yeah, if you let me finish. Thank you. Yes, I think I can win, but I'm not as confident going into this one as I was last time, because I thought I beat StickKid in the Shaggin' Wagon. Look what happened there. Didn't win that
You
one.
tried to beat me in the World Cup
And
Speed
if
Runs Grand Final, and look what happened there.
And if Al's gonna, and to be honest with you, if Al's gonna beat me, he's kind of gonna need me to have kind of a bit of an off day, because every time I've lost in Spyro, I've kind of had a bit of an off day. So like, I definitely think I'll take him, and I will prove this dickhead here wrong.
I just want to have a quick public service announcement, and that is that if anybody wants randomization between Spyro 1 and Crash 3, possibly, if somebody wants Spyro 1 and the other person wants Crash 3, come to me and I'll do it, because it's probably, especially in the next round, it's going to become kind of a thing, where those things happen quite a bit. Especially like probably next round and the round after that, people are going to be like, no, I'm not doing Spyro 1, I'm doing Crash 3, and vice versa. So, okay, and then to move on, MuddyMaestro versus Cherokee Guy.
So everyone thinks I'll win. That's great.
What do I think? I think Al's going to win, I think, personally.
I gotta side with Al here too.
Yeah.
Because Gamesendy.
I just can't. I just cannot see.
It's just Cindy. There's no
I
way.
I cannot see Al losing. That's the thing. I can't see. I can't just.
It's because he's going to practice his arse off. That's why I won't practice at all.
I just
I know what-
can't see you beating Al. I just can't.
And then I know what Al is going to be like when if
He'll be like, if I lose, he'll be like, no, rematch. I want a rematch.
no, it's like no. He'll like say old Gamesendy, this is the happiest day of your life and all this kind of stuff. Yeah, Monahan will be proud and all this sarcastic stuff. I can tell Al.
It's Monaghan, not Monahan. Say it right.
Okay, I'm sorry, Gamesendy. Yeah. So as I was saying, MuddyMaestro versus Cherokee guy.
Muddy will probably win.
Muddy.
Yeah, I haven't seen all Cherokee guys run, so I don't want to give a definite prediction as a result. But I mean, it really depends on what we're going to play. I'm not going to force him to play Spyro 1, although I think that his history is in Spyro 1. I'm really just playing it out of my ass. But I'm gonna leave it to what he wants to run mostly.
And yeah, I think that this will be Cherokee guy's last round personally, because he's probably gonna lose to you, whether it's Fire 1 or Crash 3.
Yeah.
The only chance you get is if you do another game, and I don't know if you'd be able to do that. So, and then the last people are Placey Hull and Crystal Fisher.
Fisher.
Sorry, Placey. I think Fisher is going to unfortunately win no matter what they do.
Well, Crystal Fisher can actually force Placey Hull to do Bug's Life, but he probably won't do that.
Even if they do Spyro 1, Fisher would still win.
Yeah, I think Fisher will.
Yeah.
As
win
long
whatever.
as Placey Hull's emulator doesn't crash.
Yeah, the only reason Placey Hull got through is because he was versing Dual Blade in the previous round. So yeah, this will be Placey Hull's last round finally. All right. Anyway, so I think that's pretty much it for this talk show. Hopefully, all of the round 3 matches will be done by this time next week. But that's probably a bit too kind of what's the word? It's
Optimistic.
optimistic. Thank you, MuddyMaestro. Yeah, a bit too optimistic.
Yes, that's the perfect word to use.
Yes.
Optimistic.
But yeah, please get to it this weekend. I would do my match, but I can't do my match until round 4. Yeah, just I know round 2 went really, really slowly, but like that Shag and Wagon stuff, that's never going to happen again. That was like a one-off for this tournament, just like kind of a trial run kind of thing. And even if it does happen again, like I've learned so much from doing all that stuff that I know how to do it a bit better next time.
Yeah.
Oh, and I also apologize for not doing seeds for this round as well. Like I probably should have made it that people who lost the Shag and Wagons were like the non-seeds against people who actually won their round, their races. But then again, like like it would have been like Al, Luke, and Abdul as non-seeds, so it probably wouldn't have mattered anyway. Very much.
And Angus kind of rigged the draw.
He kind of rigged the draw. What you think he rigged the draw?
Just kind of.
Yeah, you gotta. It's funny how my sheet was very small and Al's sheet was very big.
Well, it is kind of interesting that the paper wasn't like scrunched up or anything. And
You know what he said? He said, I write the names first and then I cut the paper.
Well, was he trying to like hint that he rigged the draw, or was he?
Yeah.
Well, I think it's a bit suspicious how. I think it is a kind of suspicious how Al's sheet of paper was very big and mine was fairly small. And also Connie's was fairly small, so I think that he was trying to get along those lines.
Well,
of us three
are
drawing
you
each other.
unhappy that you have to race out?
I'm not unhappy. Like I can prove a point here. Like I can prove because personally I don't understand why TheStickkid and others think Al is so good at Spyro when really he's fairly average, and I think I can definitely beat him.
Oh, okay.
Just because he picked up the game. Like okay, I picked up Spyro too. Does that mean I'm going to be amazing? No, it doesn't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Just because you
Before
practice your
Al
arse off
wins.
for hours. Just because you practice your arse off TheStickkid, does that make you good at speedrunning a game?
Sometimes.
It kind of does. It's subjective. Are you good? Are you good at running the game with practice, or are you good with running it blind?
I'm good.
Sometimes
I'm good.
blind,
I'm good.
sometimes practice.
So
I'm good.
Gamesendy, would you prefer it if like just before you do the speed run, the actual goal is picked, like it's kind of randomized just before the speed run, so that he doesn't have time to practice?
Oh, I've already suggested a run to him. He seems alright with that. I don't understand why he wants a fucking complicated run.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. Well, whatever. Yeah, just a bit of
I'm
a.
not Ratchet. I'm not you, Andrew. For God's sake.
Oh, okay. Well, just a bit of an admission here. It probably should have been Gamesendy against whoever I don't know who it was, but it was like Gamesendy against Placey Hart. Whatever the wrong match was selected. Like, remember how I did those match correction or whatever, the second match correction?
Yeah.
I pulled out the AFH013 versus Abdul, and then you would have raced Cherokee Guy. That's what it should have been. But I thought that you had actually done your match, so I picked another. But it really should have been you versus Cherokee Guy and Al versus Abdul. But to be honest, I want to see that match so much, and you were all kind of getting all kind of like flustered about it that it would really kind of suck if I said, no, you're not doing that much anymore. Too bad. No, Al's not versing Gamesendy. Like, everyone would have been pissed
I think
off.
Al would have got more annoyed than me.
He would, yeah, Al would have got more annoyed. Yeah, of course he would. Yeah. And Al is the judge, jury, and executioner of these of the community, as we all know. Anyway, that's it for the talk show. Thanks for watching, and see you next time, which could be in a week or could be never. So
In 10 years.
yeah, perhaps, or might be 10 years for IAS 45 Hitler version.
Keep your
We're all
eyes
still
fixed
here.
on
We
your
have our children
subscriptions.
take part now.
Or you
Don't blink.
don't
Keep
blink.
on hitting F5.
Alright, I think we should end it here.
Okay.
See
Goodbye.
everyone.
Yeah. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Andrew, say bye.
Bye.